and she got really nervous and kind of froze and said, I'm not sure if I can do this, you know. But when we had to say to her, Mum, you know, it's been a while, I'm sure it's going to be okay. So in the end, she stepped out into Saigon, and it's so different to how she remembered it as a young girl. And even Mum was scared of crossing the road because of all the traffic, as everyone else is, you know. So yeah, we've certainly been back quite a number of times since then. And what she does now is, because she's retired, and her and her friends, they've got like this one store at the Bankstown Paceway markets on Sundays, and anyone who gives them anything, they sell it at this store. And once a year, every July, they bring whatever money they make back to Vietnam to help out this orphanage that they're associated with in Vietnam. And so that's what she does now. And it's great, except that I leave a lot of stuff at Mum's place. And, you know, so recently I went, Mum, have you seen my microwave anywhere? And she goes, I got $40 for that. Mum was on set of Better Man, and you know, she was sitting opposite David Wenham, you know, and David goes, so what do you do here? And she starts explaining, and then so David goes, oh, so how much you reckon you'll get for my shirt if you sold this at your market, you know? And she looks at it, and he's wearing like a $200 designer shirt, and she goes, $1.50. And David goes, oh, they're not paying me enough, you know? Now, she's funny because not a little while ago, we were looking at her you know, because on her passport and her driver's license and all her paperwork, you know, Medicare and everything, her birthday is 5/11/60, 5th of the 11th, 1960. You know, so we go, Mum, 5th of the 11th, 1960, that doesn't make sense. You know, you couldn't have had Arn when you were sort of, you know, in your teens. You know, it doesn't make sense. And she goes, oh, well, yeah, it's not actually my real birthday. And we go, well, what happened? And she goes, oh, I'll tell you what happened. When she was in the refugee camp, before coming over to Australia, she had to fill out the form, right? And obviously, you know, she didn't understand anything. So she's filling out this form, and it came to the section which said date of birth, right? She's got no idea what date of birth means. She looks at the guy sitting next to her, and he writes 5/11/60. So Mum writes 5/11/60. So now she's got the birthday of some guy she's never met and will never ever meet again in her entire life on all her paperwork. No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for having me here. Thank you.
I get the great privilege of thanking Kwa on behalf of all of us here, but I think we would all feel that we're in a lucky space to have people like Kwa on the